Okay, Dave, here we are outside. We're going on a road trip today.
Oh, yes, we are. Where are we going at?
We're going up to the House of Frankenstein in Lake George.
That's right. Lake George, New York.
Right.
Historic.
We haven't been on a road trip in a while.
No, because no one wants us to go anywhere. They just don't invite us. They just stay away.
We used to tape the Christmas shows outside, but we haven't done that in a while.
But that was also uninvited. We just went places.
Right. But remember a couple of months ago when we were talking about the Colossus of New York was coming out on DVD, and that led to a discussion about the various exhibits in the House of Frankenstein. And we were wondering if they had that nice King Kong display, and we were wondering if the Big Jim and G.I. Joe from the 70s were still in there. So I emailed the House of Frankenstein, and they got back to us. And they said that it was no longer there, but they had the King Kong in storage, and they wanted to donate it to the Media Zone.
That would be us.
Yeah, and that's great, because that's a perfect home. We would love King Kong here.
How large is King Kong?
King Kong, of course, was about a man's size, and then the Big Jims were representing the humans.
Right.
Right. It wasn't. If it was as big as an actual King Kong, we couldn't do it.
Right. We wouldn't be bringing this truck.
No, we're going to try and get it in the truck. I think
you should.
It'll fit in there, and we are getting the remains of the Colossus.
They'll take any item they're willing to donate.
Right.
We will painstakingly restore it, and hopefully have it on display on the set for your enjoyment at home.
So,
or wherever you are.
Okay. Why don't we load into the vehicles now, Dave, and head up to Lake George. First road trip for the show. Well, let's go into the trucks.
Oh, I hope I don't break my leg.
Okay, here we are, Dave. Finally made it up here.
House of Frankenstein.
Front of the House of Frankenstein. We've got to go in there. They're donating the King Kong to us and the Colossus of New York.
Which was down that end, a little way, a block away, is Dr. Morbid's haunted house, where we're going to pick up some more items.
Right.
So why don't we go in to the House of Frankenstein? Frankenstein, Ed.
We're here.
We're here at the House of Frankenstein in historic Lake George, New York. And there is the man himself.
Sometimes you'll see him on the street if you walk by.
That's right.
In the summer.
Okay.
Now, you were thoughtful enough to bring your Frankenstein shirt here.
That's because I'm at the House of Frankenstein. I wanted to feel welcome.
Had you told me, I would have worn my Frankenstein shirt.
Well, I just thought, as we were going to the House of Frankenstein, I thought you would, have enough wit.
You didn't think right away because...
I absolutely did.
You did?
I did. It was all my idea.
So here we are at Frankenstein. I used to come here all the time as a kid in the early 70s. I think I remember the first time driving by here. We didn't even know it was here.
Right.
And I pointed out the window, I want to go there. However old I was at the time.
And I'll tell you, for the admission price, just come to the lobby. It's worth it. All the models that you see here, you've got back here, the classic aliens, the predators, you've got Jason, you've got Freddy Krueger, you got Leatherface, you've got the original models of Dracula and Frankenstein. It's great. This is great stuff to look at. This is fantastic. I love it.
And what we came up here for is right next to you, Dave.
That's right, there he is.
It's Kong.
It's Kong.
Now, we were just mentioning this on the show, and here he is in person. He was there,
yep.
And then he was holding the Barbie doll.
Barbie doll, right.
And the Big Jim, and it was funny, because you never see Big Jim and G.I. Joe together, but here in the jungle with Kong, they were together. So here he is. He's going to come back with us.
Right.
To the Media Zone Studios, and he's going to be holding our address, Dave.
Is that what's going to be done?
So We will be bringing it. We don't have an oil freighter, Dave, or however they got it back in that 33 one. They never quite said. But we got Jim's truck, and he's going to come back with us somehow.
That's right.
I think he will fit in there.
And then we got behind you, scientist, the mad scientist.
Right. This wasn't here early on. This is fairly new. I don't remember this being here as a kid.
I don't know. It was many years ago that I was a kid.
Yeah.
So I don't remember.
I remember the skull with the ants around it.
Right.
The first thing you would see going.
Now I remember up the road I remember it as Castle Dracula, which apparently was only Castle Dracula for 1 year, which I didn't know. Why that sticks with me.
Mm-hmm.
It must have been 1 year driving through here, and I saw Castle Dracula thinking, oh, isn't that nice? You got Castle Dracula and the House of Frankenstein. But we don't have Castle Dracula anymore.
No.
It's Dr. Morbid's something. What is it? I don't even know.
House of Horrors.
Is it House of Horrors? Gotta check that place out.
Yeah.
This is great stuff. I love it. I love looking at these models. This is great. I love the old Frankenstein, the original Frankensteins, and Bela Lugosi, Boris Karloff. You can't go wrong. Even Abbott and Costello, when they met Frankenstein, it was good. So you got to come up here. You got to check this place out.
This is in Dave Meet King Kong. Today.
Right.
This is what you're seeing here.
A small version of King Kong, but still nonetheless.
Okay, after this, I think we're going down to Dr. Mordred to pick up the remains of the Colossus, Dave.
We'll see what's left of it.
Right.